Divisional round Saturday, we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it will be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the LA Chargers. First of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend of the NFL is underway. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. If you got away from it, might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Rhodes. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle. Rhodes. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Richardson out of shotgun. Looking left side of his game man. That's Rhodes. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it 2nd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Here's Richardson to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. That's complete right side to Kmet. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all total. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And the quality of opponent goes up a notch here in this divisional round. But he's coming off such a sensational performance, I'm not sure he cares. 4 touchdown passes in the last game, and you'd have to imagine his head coach would sign up for that right now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Shakir rolls it in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark it down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Amari Hampton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on second down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now back to throw. And it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't hold it in. Incomplete.
Results in a 4th down.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of looking behind it. And they are on the board. It's still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Now, their last time out looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw. That is caught. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 82 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So they needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to be set up beautifully. A heck of a return down inside the 40-yard line.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking on the out, he finds Shakir. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Again, it's Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Amari and Hampton taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Chargers 10. Cameron Dicker.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that That's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. From the shotgun, Richardson. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's got the tight end. That's Gaston. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's enough for the Chargers.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here that's close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll find McMillan here. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 17-14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And the Colts now are ready to get the football back. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says it's excellent. And when you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Richardson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He finds his man complete. It's Rhodes. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll run on 1st down. Harrison. And a short gain down to about the 33. The gang of Charger defenders there for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Richardson working from the gun. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the set. And it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
The drive had started well after a punt last time. Now it's slowed down a bit. And let's face it, they don't want to punt the ball back-to-back series. They want a sustained drive on this one.
And a finally open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, 42 yards. And the Colts are able to move back in front.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
17.
Set now to kick this away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And the Colts pick it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Come on.
Richardson off the play fake. There's a short throw. It's not going to connect. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd what the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Off play action. Richardson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown...
On the block, 89. Come on, it's the same guy.
The Chargers getting set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Down the left sideline. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Brad McConkey, 76 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we've got a tie game here, a back and forth first half. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal will take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases there that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Richardson. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. 3rd down and 1.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Richardson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. Down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A run once more with Hilton. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. Richardson looking to throw this. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets a lead. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Richardson back to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Richardson to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Come on. Hey, Cowboy 80.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Noble. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 average. 60 average.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop at 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll set up to throw.
What are you doing?
He's going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for L.A.
Dicker on for the Chargers field goal.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively and making even bigger plays in the passing game.
So that one a disaster. Big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. This is caught by McMillan. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so pathetic for those DBs. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's his 1st and 10 at the 36. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And a throw here going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as you'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Looking to put a drive together. Richardson looking to throw. And this taken in by Downs. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 6 yards there on the keeper on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Richardson will keep it once again. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down. The middle they go. It's Harrison. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
And the Colts 1st down.
They go play action with Richardson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards, not quite enough. And they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. Start.
On 3rd down, Harrison. Down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have cut it back within a score.
We've seen this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the 1st wave, the resistance is going to evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the 1st, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so it's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Khalil Shakir, a 5-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try.
Chargers will line up
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
69 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Ball on the 27. Here's a second down and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Harrison. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Let's go now.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, and try to keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up.
One quarter apiece for the Lions to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 1. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. Over the middle, complete. That's Hampton. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 45-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. But normally you might say start running the football, you've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Looking on the outright, he finds Shakir. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
Back to throw here. Completes to Shakir once again. And the Chargers are going to be set up with first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Chargers first
Easy
down.
Cardinal, easy Cardinal.
First down and goal to go.
They'll look to throw here. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game.
He's not running the hot route.
Quan Smith as he gets the sack. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marion Hampton. He's scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Deaker. And that will make this a 19-point game. Now after the Deaker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line in the 3rd. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. He's got Harrison left side complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Richardson. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And from the 25, they move this to the 29, a gain of 4. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They'll try and run the option. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 20. First down, Colts.
Ready, go. Hey, what?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Harrison. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First down, Indianapolis.
On 1st down, he'll drop the throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra points hits the uprights. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't run. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 13 on the Charger first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31.
They'll look to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And it's the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines. We take a break. They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. Hampton is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Chargers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 19-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And fighting down inside the 25. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now third down and 7. Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 12. And the Colts.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And complete to Downs. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
from the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
to number 28. A gain of 5. First down, Colts.
Back to throw again. And it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First and 10 at the 47.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They'll look to throw again. Shakir hauls it in. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And the Chargers first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
That's another
They'll look to throw here on first down. Touchdown, Chargers. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have 6 to their lead. Extra point try now for Dicker. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there,